We made it to the Tampa Super Show, and this is our first time here.
Yeah, we're super excited to be at the Super Show.
We were out at the public lands for a week, and we did really good on water this time. We still had a tick of fresh water left, and we only had 2 ticks in the gray tank, so that was pretty good. As far as the solar goes, as you guys could see, we were under a ton of trees. We did harvest a little bit of sun throughout the day, but it was very minimal. So we had to run the generator most days, but we didn't have to run it nearly as long as we would have. But with all the shade, what are you going to do? Not much sunshine to be soaked in with the shade, but it was beautiful out there and well worth it either way. We made a pit stop here at the Happy Traveler RV Park. A nice little park, only about 10 or 15 minutes from where we were staying on public lands, and it's only $10 for us to pop in, dump, and fill.
Yeah, so we're emptying the tanks right now, going to fill up with fresh water because we don't know what we're going to get when we get to the Super Show fairground camping area. Yeah, we may sneak into some hookups, but we're going to be prepared just in case we don't. Right.
So the people here were super nice. We called them yesterday, asked them if we could come in, and they were like, absolutely, we'll figure it out when you get here. So it is a great stop.
Yeah, and Scully was a hit when we came in too. All the park employees had to come by in golf carts and take a peek at him. Here comes another one right now, looking at Scully. So he's a hit.
So from here, we go to the Tampa Fairgrounds.
Yeah, well, let's get it done.
We were walking around building A of the Super Show, and look who we found! It's the Hungry Cuban.
Yeah, everybody knows Chef Juan. I call him Chef Juan. That's his first name, Chef Juan.
And if you don't know him, you need to find him because, man, can he cook, and he's got some recipes on his channel.
Yep. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So what do you think of the show so far?
It's been great. I mean, it's a little warm.
It is a little warm.
We're supposed to get a little cold front coming in, but it's been great. Hopefully. I tell you, we were just at Hershey. Actually, we were at Hershey together.
Yes, we were all together.
These shows are a lot better than Hershey.
I agree, totally.
Yeah, we were wondering how big this was going to be compared to Hershey.
Because Hershey thinks they're the biggest.
Yeah.
They say it's the biggest.
They say it's the biggest.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is huge.
If you're coming and you want to check out the vendors, come to this building first thing in the morning because this one is without air. Yeah. And B, the air is on, so go there second.
There you go. There you have it. Pro tip.
Pro tip.
So we tried to sneak in the back gate of gate 3 to come in and get a little footage, and we've made it maybe 100 yards.
But it's all awesome. Good. We are having a great time. There's so many awesome people here, and there is a lot to see and do.
Yeah, we haven't really gone around and looked at much because we've just been kind of focusing on getting a few videos done and then a couple of our obligations that we have. But today we want to get out and we want to kind of show you, if you can't make it to the Tampa RV Show, what you're missing.
That's right. So tips for coming to the show. Tip 1, have excellent walking shoes. You're going to be walking a lot of steps today. Yeah,
and have some of this. Have a bottle that you can refill or have a Camelback. A Camelback would be even better. Yeah.
If not, you can, spend $4 or $5 for a bottle of water, or you can come find me and you can give me $5 and I'll give you my bottle.
There you go. Find us if you're here.
Next thing is make sure you have a list of specific things you're looking for, because I'm telling you, you will find a squirrel and get distracted and forget to actually look for the RV you want.
Yeah, that was helpful when we went out. We knew ahead of time what we wanted, and there were a bunch of must-haves that we needed to find. And don't let the salesperson tell you what you need and don't need.
That's right. You stick to your list and what you're looking for, and be sure and bring a camera, bring whatever you need to bring to take pictures of the price list and the which RV you're looking at, because after you leave here, they're all going to run together and you're going to forget what was what.
Yep, so good stuff.
We were headed home from the show, and look who we found. It's the Clydesdales.
The Budweiser Clydesdales and the Dalmatians.
Oh, and the Dalmatians are so cute and so sweet.
They are. There's roughly 10 Clydesdales in here, and they're about 8 years old each.
And as you can see, it's dinner time, and we were just told they eat about 40 pounds of hay a day.
I can relate.
Yeah, you can. While we were at the Super Show, I had a lot of people ask me about my kitchen organization. Some people were trying to pack everything in and just couldn't make it work. So today I thought I would show you some of the things I've discovered while organizing and reorganizing the kitchen. We are in a Tiffin 33AA motorhome. So we have 3 drawers here. The top one I just put in my onions and potatoes. This drawer is my favorite drawer. This is my spice rack. So, of course, I have a ton of spices. I do like to cook with flavor. And I found this very cool way to see what all my spices are. Before, I would have to pull them all out and read them and look at them. But now, I have names on top. So I can look straight down, know exactly what I want, and pull it straight out. So I'll put a link down below. I found these on Amazon. They come with the jars as well as the names. And if it's a name they don't have, then it comes with a pen. You can write your own name on it. So this has been a game changer for me with my spices. Down below, I have this little tiny drawer because we have a heating duct back here. And this is just overflow if I have extra onions or potatoes. I don't use it much. Now, one of the things I do different is I put a lot of my pots, pans, and dishes in the drawers and not in the cabinets. Because when you're using the cabinets and they're tall, you want to use all of the space you can, even up toward the top of the shelf. So, all my skinny things are here in the drawers. My frying pan, and then this is where we put our dishes and our plates. Stay in here. And as you can see, we only have 4. So, any more than 4 people, and we're all using paper. Now, another thing that I really like to do is I like to use the containers. And you can see here, I want to stack them as close to the ceiling as possible to use all this space up here. And I use these airtight containers for a couple reasons. One, because they're tall and skinny. And 2, I want to not only preserve what's in here, but I want to make sure rodents don't smell it. And I have this fear of getting mice in the RV. So this is another way that I prevent that, or in my mind, I prevent that from happening anyway. We have everything in here that we need. Gives us dog food. We put the bread in here too because it keeps it from getting moist. It seems like all the steam comes up into our cabinet, so this helps protect the bread. Bowls. I have our mixing bowls here as well as some of Gizmo's treats and stuff. So again, I try to utilize space up as high as possible. Now for our silverware drawers, I'm having a little difficulty with those, as you can see. But to fix that, I am about to do a project, so make sure you subscribe and pop back in because I'm going to have this in a couple of videos and I'm going to show you how this is going to change the mess in my silverware drawers. Now these cabinets here, it took me a while to get these the way I like them. So I got rid of all of my Tupperware containers except for these, and you can find these everywhere, Amazon, Walmart, wherever, and these fit really snug and nice in here. So as you can see, I've got something to elevate, so I use all the height in the cabinet, and then I try to organize it as best as possible. Oh, I got to show you this. This is one of Phil's favorite things. I haven't shown you guys this yet. This is actually a microwave popcorn bowl. Check it out. It's silicone. Well, if I can pop it open. There we go. It comes with the lid. You put 5 tablespoons of just popcorn kernels in it, plain popcorn kernels, no oil, nothing, and put it in the microwave. It's delicious. He loves it, and there's no chemicals, no crap, and again, you can find it on Amazon. You're going to love it if you like microwave popcorn. It's so much cheaper than the bags of popcorn. Now, the middle cabinet is usually where items are we don't use as often. Our paper products are on top, and you can see I elevated them again so we can use all the space here on top. And then we have a clear bucket for seldom used items, and we like the clear bucket because we can see what's in there, and we can pull it out much easier than something that you know, is solid that you can't see through. And then the last cabinet, now I know you guys will be able to reach all your cabinets and won't have to stand on anything, but for me, luckily, I can stand on the cushions. All right, so this cabinet is where I hold my Instant Pot, which I use all the time. And then we also have this Ninja, which I think we've used like 2 or 3 times. So this one is a question mark for stay or go. So if I don't start making some shakes here really soon, the Ninja's gonna be gone. So we'll see what happens with that. And then I do the same in our pantry with the containers. I try to use these as much as possible. And you can see this is just really simple pantry storage. Everyone's cupboards and organizational skills are a little different. And over time, you're going to find what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And you probably are going to purge items too, which is going to help with that organization. Remember, you want to use all the space in your cabinet, so think about what you can use to get all the way to the ceiling. We would love to hear how you've organized your space in your RV, because we all know space is a premium. Let us know what RV you have and if there's any one specific thing that's helped you organize. Also, feel free to share pictures either on Facebook or tag us on Instagram. We would love to see how you're organizing, because we could all use some more tips and help organizing our small little homes. Well, the Super Show is over.
What an action-packed week this was.
It was. We had so much fun talking to everyone, meeting everyone. It was an exhausting blast.
Yeah, I don't know how many hands we shook and how many stories we heard of people that were inspired to either start planning or hit the road.
But we loved every conversation. It was really cool to meet everyone. We didn't record everything we wanted to record because we ended up getting, busy. We were way busier here than we thought we would be, but it was amazing. So thank you to everyone who took the time to stop by and say hi, whether you waited in line or you just saw us walking around. We really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and for those that did have to wait in line, we're sorry about that. We never know how these things are going to go or how many people are going to show up. But the fact that you stood in line to, give us a few minutes of your story was really, really nice.
Yeah, so thanks everyone. We love community the most. We have loved the community that's developing and that's growing with us, and you're a part of that, so thanks.
Yeah, so now we're going to go relax, try to unwind. We have some maintenance and we've got some cleaning we need to do here on Ruby.
Yep. And we're going to go to some free public lands here in Florida. Yes, they do exist.
They do.
And we're going to share all the details with you once we get there and get settled. But for now, we have done all of our boondocking chores. Our laundry's all up to date. Everything's clean. The tanks are clean.
We're good.
So we're going to go settle in, and I'm going to get back on my workout and back to eating healthy again, and just kind of regroup.
Yeah, and I'm going to watch her regroup.
Yeah, he bought some caramel Crown, so he's not on the same plan that I am on. He's definitely not dry for January.
It's a sipping drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We have made it to building B of the Super Show.
Building A.
Dang it.
You really like marinara.